here we go, you guys. Happy Wednesday. You're watching the TwT with Trudy show. It's me, Trudy, and Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
It's been a good week, Rick. You know why?
Why?
Because it's cold.
I know.
No, I was going to say because you're back, but
I was wondering why you pushed me right before.
I'm like,
wakey. And I don't even know what I did wrong.
Are you out of practice?
I did something wrong, I guess. It's freaking cold.
Listen, I'm glad you're back.
Well, I'm glad I'm back.
Yesterday was a great show. We had a great time.
I had a lot of good fun.
Everyone has been preparing for this cold weather.
Yeah. But there's a difference between mentally preparing for it and actually being in it.
Well,
It's worse.
I know you work outside a lot.
do.
And so everyone that has to work outside, I know it's been not easy. It's not been fun.
It didn't happen today. So.
Well, you called in.
Yeah.
You said, listen, boss, meaning to yourself.
I didn't even
meaning
show up.
to yourself. I mean, because listen, this morning it was literally
9 degrees. Wind chill.
Wind chill.
Tomorrow's going to be 7.
Wind chill was 2 up in New Braunfels.
Really?
Yes. I mean, look, as long as you dress appropriately, it's just for a minute. It's just for a minute. Like you said, like you keep bragging. Next week it's going to be 80. So I want to see you in a wife beater and shorts.
You got it.
No, I'm not kidding.
I might even take the wife beater off.
Never mind. No, but really, so everyone is out there, definitely pushing through this cold, cold weather. But I want to tell everybody where we are right now. We are live at the Ringer off of, let's see, what is exactly our location here? Thousand Oaks. Well, that's between, 1, 2, no. Anyways, so Thousand Oaks and Jones Maltzberger.
Everybody knows where that's at.
Yeah, so we're at 2826 Thousand Oaks. So very centrally located, very easy to get to. Yeah. Priscilla's behind the bar right now. There you go, 2826 Thousand Oaks Drive, the Ringer Pub. And let me tell you something, so excited for them because they've just recently, and I want to get this right, so I'm going to put my little glasses on. They just recently opened a second location. It's called Tally's. It's on northwest side of town, 12911 Petrenko. Tally's Pub. So it's a full bar, 15 TVs. I mean, it's...
Well, I know 2 people who've been there, and they rave about it.
Okay, yeah. So it's near Lisa, and she's like, tell me about this place. Tell me, because she's right in that area. Let me tell you, every time they show things on Facebook, anytime they go live, anytime they're snapping, anytime they're Instagram, they are they're full bar.
Yeah.
Completely full with people. Yeah. So fun. So we will be doing a show there here in the next few weeks because they're getting ready to do their crawfish boil, their grand opening, which here we come into the season of crawfish boil.
Right?
Yeah.
Again?
Already. So so Priscilla's going to let us know when we're supposed to be out there. But they here at the Ringer have so many great drink specials. They've got White Russians for $4.50, Fireball for $3.25.
Nice.
I mean, so if you need to get some warmth in your system, get yourself a White Russian or a Fireball.
I'm one of the last few of my friends who have not sworn off Fireball yet. Yeah.
Well, maybe you need to, or you've done okay.
I've done okay, but everybody else I know is done with Fireball.
What about Rumpel?
Done with Rumpel.
You're divorced with Rumpel.
Yes.
You divorced Rumpel.
Yeah, Fireball is like the last man standing or something.
Ooh.
Like might have to do one here before we're done.
Oh. Ooh.
But you know what? Going back to the weather, I mean, thankfully it didn't rain.
No, I know.
Right?
That's when it gets really messy. Yeah. That's when it's like, what?
Yeah.
That's like, it turns into a whole new show.
A whole new can of worms.
Yeah. So, something that we love to talk about, things that are trending with Trudy. Tomorrow, National Muffin Day.
Really?
You like blueberry muffins?
I do.
You like blueberry muffins, and then it's Love Your Pet Day. Oh.
Every day should be Love Your Pet Day.
But then you get to post pictures of them tomorrow.
Even more. Anyway.
I was told one day to stop posting pictures of my dog.
What?
Yep.
Who told you that?
I'm gonna leave it alone.
You tell me later.
I will.
We'll call them.
Yeah.
I've got more pictures
Sandoval
of your
said
dogs.
There's so many pictures of your dog. I'm kidding. It wasn't Sandoval. It wasn't Sandoval.
I've got just as many pictures of your dogs as you do.
I know. Yeah, no, it was not Sandoval. And Cherry Pie Day. Do you have a favorite pie?
Blueberry. Just about anything blueberry, but I love cherry. But blueberry.
Okay, so my mother made the best lemon meringue pie.
I believe it.
Oh my God, I miss that so much.
Your mom made everything great.
I know. The meatballs, the lasagna, the
meatballs,
chicken
yeah.
and dumplings.
Yeah.
Isn't that like all comfort food right now?
Yeah, chicken
Okay.
and dumplings sound good.
Right?
Yeah.
It was funny because Michelle, speaking of, she's not here yet, but
She will be.
She will be. Michelle was putting it out on Facebook. She was like, hey, what's your favorite recipe for, comfort food? And so we're going to wait for that. And I think we have a couple comments here.
We have two. We have Bino saying his favorite pecan pie.
Nice.
First of all, Bino,
Yeah.
Where you been, Bino?
I love it.
Yeah, I
I'm
do too.
excited about that. Oh, okay. That sounds good.
It does. It does.
And then Michael Flores says, hello, my
Hi,
friend.
Michael.
How are you?
Hi. I hope y'all are staying warm. Hope y'all have some good hot chocolate or hottie toddy or something fun in your mug right now, or Fireball, whatever keeps you warm. But yeah, so Michelle was asking, what are your favorite comfort food dishes in this time of season when it's cold? And I know we talked about this before. I always crave enchiladas.
That's what I was going to say.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, enchiladas and or
Yeah.
caldo, any kind of caldo.
Enchiladas is my go-to when it gets cold.
From where?
I've
Can
got
you
my
make
places. No, hell no. Are you kidding?
So haven't you ever made cheap, easy, feed the kids, feed yourself, tortilla,
with cheese in it.
flour, beans, cheese, put it in the oven for 15 minutes, done, right? Yes?
Yeah.
Sandoval, what do we have?
Haley Odo.
Hi, Haley.
Her comfort
Food, or what she's going to have tonight is venison chili is on the menu tonight.
Girl. Oh, you had to one up us there,
she
didn't
did.
you?
She's right.
She's like,
I'm
I got your enchilada.
I'm going to have venison enchiladas.
Haley, girl, you might have to save me a little scoop because I know we're going to be together on Saturday. So,
Yeah, no,
Michael Flores says
Michael-
chili is
it's the number one.
Comfort food is fine.
Enchiladas.
Michael, I'm going to go with you on chili. My mother, of course, and I don't mean to talk about my mother, but made the best chili. And she would take it to the ranch all the time, or just, make it an effort to make a bunch for
Now I'm
everyone.
hungry.
Now we need Haley.
Las Palapas right
Las
here.
Palapas
mean,
right here.
And
Hey,
that's one of my go-tos for enchiladas.
You guys,
Las
we
Palapas.
went to Taco Bell the other night, in the middle of the night. Gross. I said this yesterday, just for the people that didn't get to hear the story. We were starving after we went to a wedding, stopped at Taco Bell. Worst decision ever. Worst decision ever.
And that's
Should've
that's kind of a bummer to hear, right?
I know.
Taco Bell's always been that.
I would have
last-minute
been.
go-to.
I would have been better off going to a grocery store
Yeah, I'm sorry
or
to hear that.
a gas station.
Sorry to hear that.
Anyways, but yeah. So okay. So y'all stay warm. Stay warm.
Yeah.
Let's see. So we're talking about new restaurants. Applebee's opened a new one. IHOP opened a new one. And
Wait, I thought they were merging.
that's right. That's right.
It's
They
going
are
to be 2-in-1.
Yeah.
So you can have a Long Island iced tea with your pancakes now. Right?
Is that what we're coming to?
Yeah, they're gonna have breakfast. They're gonna have the breakfast menu and the Applebee's menu.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What do
you
y'all
can
think
have
about that, guys?
So
Haley says, come on over for food.
Okay.
And then, so good going down.
Wait,
So good.
so good going down, though.
So good going down. Yeah.
Like the
Yeah. Okay, Haley, let me see. I'll text you when we're on the way. Hold on, let me see. It's okay.
No, yeah, Applebee's, IHOP combining into one under one roof, breakfast, ribs, all that kind of stuff. Which, I mean, why not? I mean, they're owned by the same company.
But hold
right?
on. So
Yeah.
is that going to be at all locations?
No, this one's
No, this one's only
It's the
Seguin.
games.
I think it's a pilot program.
Oh, got
Which
it.
makes sense to me. I mean, have one building.
So they're going to be open from 5 a.m. to 1 a.m.?
Yeah. So you can have beer with your huevos rancheros.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I mean, I looked at the menu.
It's the same, but it's the same menus but combined.
So the
only difference is like IHOP has their own entrees, like their
Right.
burgers, their steaks, and stuff like that. They won't have that since they
okay,
have
okay.
It's just they're gonna have their pancakes, their waffles, whatnot.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, do we need to go do a little?
Oh, then we could get some barbecue.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let's
I'm down.
do it.
Then Haley says,
has a question for us.
has a
Okay.
question for us. Has anyone tried Mermaid Cafe?
Yeah.
I'm
So
not-
hold on. So this is a new one. This is a new one that's going to be located, I believe, on Bitters, Haley. I'm not real sure. I don't believe they're open yet, but when they do open, and I think they're going to be next to Purple Garlic. The new purple garlic.
Okay.
But I really am excited about this because the menu, what they've put out there, is going to be amazing. So yes, so it's Lee Meyer and the family have set up a new journey that launches a coffee shop, and it's supposed to be really, really good. I don't believe they've opened yet though, but when they do, we will definitely have to make it a point to go out there.
There's so many places on bitters I need to try.
There really is.
The Bobby's Cafe moved there. I want to try that.
Yep.
My friends rave about that. And what's the other famous one that the line's always too long? Something and something. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So okay,
Max
so
and Louis.
Max and Louis on bitters. Yes.
Yeah, Haley said
So yeah, Blanco's 14415 Blanco's Road. It's literally in that new shopping center, or I'm sorry, old shopping center where the new purple garlic is. So yeah, and then you've got the Goblin's Den there.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of fun new stuff.
I don't think I've been to Purple Garlic yet.
So Kevin, our
Eric-
friend Kevin, raves about it, and the one that he normally goes to is on 1000.
Austin Highway.
No.
That one closed.
No.
No.
And Eric said
Yeah.
he likes it too, right?
Yeah.
I've been to it, but years ago.
Well, anyways, check it out, you guys. Check it out. So yeah, we'll have to go and try all.
I was hungry a few minutes.
Now you're starving.
I'm starving.
Now you're starving. Well, just drink your beer. Drink your beer. Cheers to that.
Happy Wednesday.
Cheers. Happy Wednesday, you guys. And I hope everyone's staying warm. Like I said, I love this weather. I texted my sister this morning, and she was like, "I'm like, I love this weather." She's like, "Me too." And then 2 hours later, she's like, "My peanut butter's frozen." While she's working, she opens her, her lunch, and she's like, "My peanut butter is frozen." So
Well, you guys enjoy it.
it's just for a minute. As long as you dress for the occasion, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm hanging in there. I'll be fine.
Let's put your hoodie on.
I'll be fine.
Well, you're the one wearing the
I got
thin.
4 shirts underneath it.
Do you really?
I got 2.
Okay, well, so
I'll
dramatic.
be fine. No, by Sunday it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah. But on Friday, you guys, if you don't have anything to do, karaoke night here at 9:00. So much fun. I've seen so many snaps of it.
Yep.
They've got great music. DJ's great. They set up over there in the corner. So come Friday night to the Ringer here at 2826 Thousand Oaks. I think I said that right. But you'll know where it is. You'll know where it is. Easy to get to. So you're gonna be so irritated with me right now.
More than usual.
Imagine that.
Okay, go ahead.
Sandoval, would you believe that I am not an SNL fan?
Really?
Really, that's surprising.
Well, I'm old school. I grew up with the original one.
So they
yeah.
started in 1975. Their
I was
50th
this big.
You were just this big. Their 50th anniversary was a couple weeks ago, February 6th, I believe,
Right.
or 16th. I'm sorry, just last week, February 16th. George Carlin. And I know who these people are. And I'm not saying that I don't know who these people are. I was just never a fan, maybe because my parents didn't let me watch it.
Probably that.
Okay.
Because they kind of pushed the edge.
They
when it
did,
first
right?
started, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'd never watched George Carlin do his stand-ups, but I think he's
Carlin would be banned right now.
yeah.
So it was he kind of like the
He would do the cold open.
okay.
So like him doing the monologue studio audience.
Yeah.
So like they would get celebrities and have them do the monologue.
Right.
Well, I mean, and you have your Howard Cosell as the host.
Oh no! So
I didn't know this.
I didn't know this.
Originally, the name was called
NBC Saturday
Oh,
Night
I did not know this. See?
because in '75 Howard Cosell had Saturday Night Live feed.
Right.
So he
Oh.
owned those rights to that name.
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. So once they cancanceled his show,
Then they kicked
they
over live.
yeah
Right.
They bought his rights.
his rights.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Haley, Michael, Vino, did anybody watch any of the anniversary fun stuff? Do you believe how they were? I mean, even these days, all the pricing of what you get paid, they would get paid $750 an episode back then.
The original ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't make much. They were nobodies. They were nobodies. I mean, I grew up with the original cast with John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Gilbert Radner, all them guys. But it was so cutting edge back then. That's everybody talked about at school the next day. Did you get to watch Saturday Night Live? And it was
really,
yeah. And over the years, they've kind of, I don't know, they've kind of, in my opinion, they've kind of watered themselves down. I don't watch it much
what?
anymore.
Like why?
It's not as funny as it used to be.
So they have to be more careful.
Well, when you're doing a show a week for 50 years, you kind of run out of material sometimes.
Listen, when they pay you $15 to do my show, you know, we're not going to water you down too much. Okay. So
but they have launched a lot of careers.
No, I know.
So many careers.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, the original ones, nobody will ever touch them. Chevy Chase, you know.
You know, let's see. Help me here for a second. Jenny McCarthy. Jenny McCarthy was asked to be on the show one time, 2 times actually, and she turned it down both times because she's dyslexic, and she was afraid to read the cue cards and she was afraid to be embarrassed.
Wow.
And it's one of her main regrets that she turned it down both times. Not that she's hurting. Not that she's hurting these days, but that would have been something to put on her resume.
Right.
That would have been like, oh my God, like, you know, look at all, you know, Adam Sandler and, you know, Will Ferrell and, you know.
And they've had a lot of controversial moments because it's live. And musical guests and people doing the cold opening where they would say, you know, don't do this and don't say that. And they would say it, and they get banned from Saturday Night Live.
And other things.
And then over the years, they got a little bit too political, which to me is not why I watch comedy.
Yeah.
You know, and they got a little bit too political, and that's why I don't watch it much anymore.
Well, I mean, Chris Farley, like that.
A lot of great names.
I mean, like.
So I didn't know this. I didn't know Jim and John were brothers.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
John Belushi, if anybody out of that whole list of people, I would say John Belushi's the one that makes Saturday Night Live.
I mean, I have Sandler, Spade, Chris Rock, and all those
original clips, and you'd be amazed.
Oh, well, yeah. No, and that's the thing is that I've only seen snippets here and there, and I guess I just never really gotten into it. I've never really been.
Well, I was lucky my parents let us watch it.
Well, you're boys.
Right.
Y'all are boys. Like, you know.
Kids shouldn't have been watching it because they really pushed the envelope.
But I do remember Wayne's World, the Coneheads.
Yeah, the Coneheads.
The Coneheads. Like, I always thought, how do they look like that? Like, what?
So many great skits from the original. Many great skits.
I mean, and they had their own movies with those. Like Dude Blue and Dan Aykroyd, and they started on SNL.
Right.
The Coneheads was a bit for them.
Right.
Yeah. Very excited. I remember watching those two guys. So that was and then Superstar, which was like a cult classic.
I know the clip. I know
the Greek diner. That hamburger, cheap.
Don't know that.
You have to see that. It's just
don't know that.
It was funny stuff. Yeah.
I always liked
just and Down by the River.
Yes.
I don't know this.
I know.
It's
pretty funny.
Really that guy and a little.
Yes.
Oh, that was from.
That's Tony Boy. See, that's how stupid I am.
I can't even begin to think of how many comedians started a career at Saturday Night Live. I'm sure there's at least 100. I mean, Eddie Murphy started on Saturday Night Live.
Julia
Louis-Dreyfus did.
Yes.
Her dad used to be a regular on there. John Lovitz did. I mean, Sandler.
Jimmy Fallon.
Yes.
Imagine.
He was probably one of my favorites of the later ones.
See, and I've never even seen him on a.
But some of the guests would be on there. You would think like, why are these famous people doing this? But
yeah.
It was kind of like an honor or privilege to do Saturday Night Live.
So Tina Fey and who's her sidekick that she's always with?
Kristen Wiig was another
Kristen
one.
Wiig.
Yes.
Dana Carvey.
Dana Carvey was another one. I mean, the list is unbelievable.
Yeah.
How many people have been
I mean, I feel for me, Eddie Murphy.
That's where he got his start.
And that's where I know that that's where they got their start. I just never, like I said, I would never watch them. I don't watch them now. Like, you know, when I believe even Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were on not too long ago, and Ariana Grande. Yeah.
See, that's why I don't watch it much anymore, but I didn't know they were on.
What do you mean that's why you don't watch them?
Well, no, it's not why I watch them. Because I don't watch them now. I didn't know they were on.
The Kardashians have been on. Really? Even she was on one of the skits over the...
I was watching a clip last night when they were doing, how was it? Alec Baldwin had done it 17 times.
17 times.
Like Scarlett Johansson's done it
Yeah.
5.
Scarlett Johansson.
And
Her husband
husband is on SNL now.
Who's her husband?
I'll look it up in a minute.
Okay.
I'll look it up in a minute.
Traditionally, to anybody who was a cast member one time, when they go on to do their thing, they come back as a guest.
So it's like Tom Hanks has been
Yes.
and they did
It was him of
the 5-year club or the 5 host club. So they all have like little jackets and little
Letterman
numbers that they
jackets.
put on.
Not just comedians, but musical bands. A lot of them got their start on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. No, and like I said, I have nothing against it. I've just not really ever.
Honestly, lately when I tune in, it just hasn't been as funny as I remember growing up.
Really?
So maybe it's me and not them. I don't know.
Okay, so Colin Kelly is. Oh gosh, that's who she's married to.
Who is?
Scarlett Johansson. He's a good-looking guy.
And he's currently on SNL right now.
All right.
He does a bit where like the news desk with one of the other characters.
Okay.
And it's pretty funny. They did switch the topics. It's funny. I'll show it to you.
Okay, so when SNL comes on Saturday Night Live, what time is that on? Or at?
It used to be at 10:30.
10:30.
Growing up, it was
10:30.
11.
I was going to say, maybe I'm asleep at that time.
Maybe so.
I should record it.
You should.
Record.
Yeah.
I mean,
you should. Well, we were able to watch because my dad would probably be asleep, and we'd sneak and go watch Sunday Night Live.
Oh, see, got it. Then a lot of the new artists, like I was saying, Taylor Swift, everyone wants to they want to make sure they have an appearance on SNL.
Right.
They hope to, at least.
Right. I mean, like Paul Simon's been on a million times.
Okay, so Sabrina Carpenter and Paul Simon sang Homeward Bound. Do you remember that song?
I do.
You do?
I do. You want me to sing it?
Go ahead.
No. Sing it.
I mean,
Larry David too, the creator of Seinfeld.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
a regular on there too.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Right? I mean, they've launched a million careers.
Maybe I should get on.
You should be on. You should be on.
Because Lord knows I need a new career. You're welcome, guys.
You don't have enough to do. You need to be on.
Listen, I'm a doctor. I'm a vet. I'm there's so many. Why not? A therapist. Just let's go. So speaking of doing things, big time.
Right.
It's already end of February. I say end of February.
Thank God. Yeah.
Why?
It's springtime.
Oh yeah, but guess what? It's still not over.
I know.
The cold is not over.
Okay.
Here, let me get your jacket. Hold on. he's freezing up right now.
Almost there.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Spring break.
Okay.
Where do you go for spring break?
Either here or the Hollow.
Ringer, Hollow, Slackers. Ringer, Hollow, Slackers.
Yeah.
It just depends. No, but like, where would you go? Where would you want to go during
spring break?
Yeah.
I haven't been actually done something for spring break in years.
Why not Vegas?
Okay. Why not Vegas? Okay. Vegas is the best excuse for everything.
You know why?
Birthday.
You know why?
Why?
Because Backstreet's back. All right.
Are you excited?
I am.
saw that.
I am.
They're only the 4th or 5th band to do the Sphere.
They're playing in the Sphere, you guys. They're going to be in the Sphere. How cool is that for them? They're like my age going, can we do this?
Well, I saw the promo picture. They look good.
They look great.
Yeah.
So I had a chance to see them not too long ago here in San Antonio. I'm going to say maybe 4 years ago with my sisters, maybe even more recent than that.
Right.
They look good. They put on a great show.
So I'm an idiot because I don't know enough about them. I thought it was Justin Timberlake. That was back.
Oh God, I'm leaving.
I will get them confused too.
Okay, so I'm not alone.
I will get them confused too.
So who is Timberlake?
NSYNC.
My bad. Okay. But no, it's an honor to play the Sphere.
Absolutely. And for them to, coming off of the Eagles and U2 and then the Backstreet.
He's doing his resident. Hey.
So it's been.
I think I saw a date for May 22nd.
It was you two that did it, and then the band Fish, who I know nothing about.
I knew nothing.
Then there was like some Grateful Vet band.
Yes.
And then the Eagles.
It's the Eagles.
And the
Which,
Backstreet
whoop,
Boys,
I got to see them.
I mean, not everybody can play the Spheres.
It's so cool.
You went and saw the Eagles.
I did.
I
It
was so
is
jealous.
amazing.
You were so jealous.
Amazing.
You
sorry.
almost didn't go.
I almost did not go because it was my
birthday.
party with all my friends there, and I was only able to get 2 tickets thanks to my uncle. But yeah, it was so
Well,
cool.
and I remember you texted me that morning, and this is how you are. And you said, my uncle surprised me with 2 tickets to see the Eagles tonight at the Sphere. She goes, I feel horrible because there was a bunch of us down there. You didn't want to leave us to go. I said, if you don't want them, let me have them. I'll leave you guys in a heartbeat.
When he said that, I was like, oh, okay, I'm going.
Yeah, no, don't
Sorry.
Go. Quit thinking about us and go.
Well,
I mean, but that's just you being you, and I'm glad you went.
Well, thank you. I am too. It was a great experience. Great experience.
But
And
if you didn't want to go,
you would have taken them, yeah. And the fun thing about it too is that it was so seamless. Like it was easy to park, or we Ubered, of course, with the limo, and you pull up, they drop you off, you walk in, you go through the little snake, line, you get your drink, get your chips, go sit down,
Vegas.
and then it's like boom.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like a little girl in a candy shop, and I know a lot of Eagles songs. Like
Well,
who doesn't?
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
So, and my aunt and uncle were there as well, and another set of aunt and uncles. But they were there. And unfortunately, she got a little. She got
because of the graphics.
Yes,
I heard that.
Yeah, so they literally have signage.
Take Dramamine or
It's
something.
it says don't. In other words, don't get screwed up. Don't get, don't be wasted.
But you didn't listen to that, did you?
Oh, I wasn't wasted.
Oh.
I took a non-nauseous pill, or a nauseous. No, it was something else. It was something else, but yeah, something like that. But no, I didn't even want to drink. It was like,
I've heard that the graphics are overwhelming. You will get seasick.
It's like you want to appreciate everything.
Yeah.
So it was very, very cool.
Hopefully one day I get to see somebody there, but it won't be the Backstreet Boys.
I mean, what about Black Sabbath?
They're not going to play there.
No.
If anybody, Kiss might want to play there one of these days. Would be good for them.
But they're finishing their final, like they're gonna have their final concert.
Who's Kiss? Oh, Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Ozzy announced his final tour with Black Sabbath. He used to be one of the original members.
Yeah.
Ozzy's had a whole separate career of Black Sabbath.
And
he's getting up there. He's getting hard to understand. He always has been. Getting hard to walk around. So
I mean, what happens if they don't sell out the
Well, they're starting in the UK, and when I looked at, people are already complaining about Ticketmaster, imagine that, and prices. But from what I was seeing, I mean, nosebleeds were like $600, which to me nowadays that's not bad.
They are
Oh, yeah, they're sold out already.
So you're saying that if the tickets are found, if they're found out that they're going to be for resale, they'll cancel it.
Yeah.
So
So if they found out that the tickets are on a third party site, they're done. When you bring up the name
Ozzy Osbourne, I mean, you don't have to be a heavy metal fan or whatever. Everybody knows one or two Ozzy songs.
Yeah.
Crazy Train.
Yeah.
And then he did the thing with Post Malone and stuff.
Yes.
I mean, he's got a unique voice.
Yeah.
And he's had a long career. He's really having issues. So, but people are complaining about ticket prices.
But the tickets aren't that bad.
I thought $600
Yeah.
nowadays is not bad. That's the average.
They're ranging $250 to $1,100.
To me, nowadays it's not bad.
Well, that's not bad, and that's an all-day event.
Right.
Profits are going to be shared between the 3 different charities. It's for the Cure Parkinson's, the Birmingham Children's Hospital, and the Acorn Children's Hospice. Like,
well,
how do you not want to buy tickets for that?
Right, and he hasn't announced any U.S. dates, I don't think yet, but he will. And we'll see. Ticket prices maybe more. I don't know, but
I thought this was the only thing they're doing, and that's it.
Oh, really? UK?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's. I thought.
It's hard to believe that Ozzy won't come to the U.S.
I mean, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's.
Yeah,
So
They said that he's not going to do bits and pieces.
I was fortunate to see him with Black Sabbath and on his own a few times.
So you can only get a certain amount of tickets.
And I think that's the way it should be.
Well, is that because they want to make sure that everybody
gets a chance?
Right. Yeah. All right, you guys, on that note, I want to remind everybody where we are. We're live at the Ringer Pub at 2826 Thousand Oaks, but we're going to take a quick commercial break, so go grab a Fireball or Hottie Toddy. I don't know, whatever's keeping you warm right now. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Ringer. Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Enjoy a new drink special every day of the week. Soak up the sun and relax on our spacious patio, perfect for gatherings with friends or a cozy evening under the stars. Join Join us at the Ringer, where every hour is happy hour. With multiple TVs tuned to all the big games, you won't miss a moment of the action. Test your knowledge at our exciting trivia nights. Be sure to come out and visit at 2826 Thousand Oaks Drive.
Fine.
And we're back, you guys. Thanks for watching Trending with Trudy. We're talking about all the things that are trending here and around the world. You're welcome.
Thank you.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
So before the break, we were talking about Ozzy Osbourne and stated that he will not, he's going to be doing little bits with the lineup of all different kinds of people.
Okay.
Right? So tell me who.
I'm seeing the list for the first time. I just knew he was Metallica, Slayer, Anthrax, Pantera, Lamb of God, Mastodon. Don't know much about them. Alice in Chains. But I didn't realize all these people were performing with him. I thought it was going to be Black Sabbath and Ozzy.
That's going to be really cool.
Well, then $600 ain't shit for that.
Exactly.
You
Especially
know?
for it to be an all-day event. Like,
and you know what? Ozzy he's been around since like the 60s. And he's had an influence on so many musicians.
tearing heads off of pigeons.
Yeah,
like
bats.
Oh,
Get it
bats.
right.
I think he said it was a rubber bat.
Well,
Yeah.
he says now he does. Back then,
Was it real?
I think it was. He had to get rabies shots. Somebody threw it on stage and he bit the head off.
Why?
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, this is only.
We're
only
talking about
half
Ozzy
of the people.
What? This is only half?
Wow.
Yeah. I'll pull up the.
Oh, wow.
So this is like a tribute to Ozzy. I mean, like I said, everybody knows Ozzy Osbourne songs. He's got a really unique voice. I mean,
yeah.
he's struggling. So
So Michael says
was going to try to make it out here today, but got busy.
Michael, I wish you would have made it out, but next time, and we'll let you know where we are next week. So thank you. Thank you. Are you too busy shoveling snow? Like it's snowing right now, right?
He might be. Who knows? I haven't looked outside.
We know it's funny. Lisa was saying that they had snow flurries up in New Braunfels.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe
And
it.
I even saw on KSAT, Justin Horn, there was like some icicles on his windshield before he left work, which of course he leaves work at 3:30 in the morning.
There was a little moisture in the air.
To go work.
There was a little bit of moisture in the air, so but thankfully it wasn't a lot.
Yeah,
So
no.
we'd be in trouble.
It definitely. I'm just glad that there's no school shutdowns, and
Right.
there might be a couple softball games and soccer games that are postponed or rescheduled because you don't want the kids
But I'll
out there.
guarantee you one thing: there's still people out there playing golf.
There was this morning.
There's
I saw
always
it.
somebody playing golf.
Okay, so look, the final show, Saturday, July 5th, back to the beginning. Look at that. Look at all those. Yeah.
See, $600. I mean, come on.
Metallica,
These are the-
Guns N' Roses, Slayer, Tool, Pantera,
Yeah.
Alice in Chains.
How many of those bands do you know?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5,
That's pretty good.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Then
Smashing
the bottom.
Pumpkins, additional performances. David Bowman. No, I'm just kidding. David Bowman. It says David Disturbed. Yes.
Okay.
Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit. What?
Yeah. And look, and
Oh
Justin
my
Timberlake.
gosh.
Just-
Stop.
Timberlake.
Sammy Hagar, which Sammy Hagar is going to be here
Yes.
in San Antonio. Let's rodeo San Antonio. Whitefield, Crane, Ugly Kid Joe. I know all of these. I love it. Okay, I think maybe you should know.
You know, $600, and it's like I didn't realize all these bands were playing.
Those are the additional.
This is like a farewell tour to Grandpapa Ozzy Osbourne. is what this is.
Grandpapa.
Yeah, well, because he's influenced all these.
Oh, of
bands,
course.
You know.
And you probably have to think it's probably that what do they call it? That it's inflation pricing.
Oh,
that they
yeah.
do.
The what pricing?
That if once a ticket goes in higher demands, they will automatically
Yeah.
increase the
Yeah.
price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a gift. That's an absolute gift. So. Well, that's exciting.
We have. I think here in San Antonio and even Austin being in our backyard, we have some pretty good performers that come to our city
Yes.
and give us the opportunity. Like Post Malone will be here in May, I believe.
Okay. Is this the first time he's been here, right?
I think so. But we've had Lil Wayne, we have Nelly coming, just in the next couple days for the rodeo. We had Joe Nichols last night, Keith Urban. And these are small venues, but on the big scale, Shakira.
And when is she gonna be here? I don't mind her.
Well, no, why would you?
I like the music.
She's here in June, July.
She should be here in June. Unfortunately, I don't know if you saw the news.
She had a little issue.
She was hospitalized due to an abdominal issue. And Sandoval and I were talking, thinking maybe she was
too much belly. I can see that because she can move that belly.
Yeah.
And then some. So no, hopefully she's doing well. We haven't really heard too much about it. There hasn't been too much of an explanation.
How old is she? Do we know?
She's like 12.
Well, she's in
I should say 22.
40-something. She's
Early 40s.
fantastic
Oh no,
shape.
she looks great.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
just always a great performer.
Oh yeah, but you know what I also did see in the news article that I'm going to probably talk about next week or from the San Antonio.
Okay.
I think there's another one or two. I mean,
You know,
to find out.
Yeah, and they're fun. They
I know nothing.
I don't either. But when you watch them, like when they're on Good Morning America, or
Jerry shared one with us. I think it was like 40 people on stage. It was like 40 members or 30 members, right?
like
They're pretty big.
They look like a soccer team. I mean, there's like 12 people.
I like Backstreet Boys and
together. Yeah. Pretty much.
It's like a massive group.
Yeah.
Wow. So put them on the Aussie bill. Why not?
I know, right? Put them out there.
Might as well get everybody out there.
The artist who did the Victoria, she was a K-pop girl. Lisa.
What's her name?
Lisa something.
With Bruno Mars. She performed with Bruno Mars.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
Yeah.
So I just know that the name Lisa was like talk of the Victoria's Secret show.
Did you watch the Victoria's Secret show?
No, I did not.
What's wrong with you?
Nobody told me.
What?
What did I miss? What did I
Yeah,
miss?
what?
What did I miss?
I know. They didn't text you?
No. I was making Pop-Tarts for
all I heard that it was like low-key production.
It was, yeah.
Like not as compared to
Other years.
Oh,
it's
not
usually
as risque.
Well,
not risque.
Not risque. More so the production value
not
was
there.
just
Like they didn't.
Okay.
And it's every year. It's always like it's almost like the Super Bowl of lingerie.
Yeah, because I know.
No, for real.
I believe
People
it.
have watch parties.
Sorry, I
Taylor
missed
Swift, Bruno Mars, Rihanna.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's a big.
They participated in it.
Yeah, they're like they
They're
just
dressed up in their. They're,
beautiful.
Jerry, no picture.
You have to look it up. Look it up.
yeah,
For real.
yeah, but they hire big name artists. They're
While the
singing
runway-
while they're doing.
K-pop band and not about this.
Well, I thought you would get the. I thought you got the newsletters. Those
Yeah.
are part of the newsletters.
Well, you know what is happening is that you're too worried about watching Shadow and Jackie.
Oh, my Eagles, yes.
Yes, your
The bald Eagles.
The bald
'Cause
Eagles.
F the Eagles.
The bald Eagles.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. No,
so
I've got some.
you send me some of the best stuff on these little Eagles.
Well, and so we know they had 3 eggs last month, right? Incubation is like 30, 35 days. So they're going to have a PIP watch starting next week.
Pip
And
meaning
PIP is when the chicks start poking out of the eggs. And for an
Aw.
eagle, it takes a day or two. So, I mean, if anybody's been there, this cam is on the nest 24/7. It's
Yeah.
on there. So hopefully the week after next, they will start having chicks. They have not had an eaglet in 3 years. In 3 years, they have not had an eaglet. So Jackie and Shadow have been together for 7 years. In those 7 years, including these 3, they've laid 17 eggs. 5 have hatched, 3 have become eagles. That's how rare it is for this to happen.
So do they like put a little tag on them?
They
when-
can't tag them. No,
oh, they
they're wild eagles. Yeah.
Oh, so they're
Yeah. So they have to kind of guess how much she weighs, how big she is, and Jackie's pretty big. But they've had snowstorms there, and it's amazing. He goes off and does his thing, and she'll call him, and he'll show up. He brings her food. He usually lays on the eggs like 20% of the time. She's 80% because she's mama,
right.
But she has to stretch her wings and go potty and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. So
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, he brought her a fish and a stick on
Wait,
Valentine's
hold on.
Day. Yeah,
Hold
it was pretty
on.
cool. It was pretty cool. They're always bringing sticks to the nest.
Sticks is like their thing. That's their flowers. Is that
Yeah,
their flower?
sticks, and
Like
if you ever watch the cam, they're constantly getting sticks and rearranging.
where
them
do
and
you
stuff.
watch this? Where can people
It's
see
Big Bear
this?
Valley Eagle Nest Cam.
Okay, yes.
Yeah,
Big
and it's on
Bear
YouTube.
Valley.
It's on Facebook. But starting next week, they're expecting, hopefully, keep your fingers crossed, one of the eggs start hatching.
That's so cool.
So I was reading today, like the nest they're in was an abandoned nest. They've been there for 7 years. Before that, there was another couple there that was named Lucy and Ricky.
Hold on. Wait, I love this so much. Okay.
Yeah, so Lucy and Ricky abandoned the nest, and Jackie and Shadow took it over. And it's like
they just kind of renovated it.
It's 140 feet in the air, and they crawl
how
up there.
Many stories is that?
14.
14 stories.
So they
I
got
think
up
you've
there,
fallen off of a roof that
almost. But they put a little camera there, and the thing is there. And poor Jackie, they had a winter storm. She's covered in snow, just huddled on her eggs. So people who watch this, and I'm one of them, we got our fingers crossed that hopefully
there's like a whole comment section, and like y'all are just literally.
And if you ask a question on the Facebook page, one of the monitors, boom, will answer it right away.
Oh, that is so neat.
Yeah, no, it's something to watch. And I've got a lot of friends obsessed with it. I got a text from a friend of mine at 7 this morning. Just, oh my God, just going on and on. So hopefully a week after next, we will have an egret.
Can you send them
flowers? You probably
can. You send them sticks?
You can send them sticks.
No, listen, I'm being serious, but that is so neat.
Well, they mate for life. Okay.
Wow.
But they mate for life. So, I mean, it's a good love story. And they quarrel. They yell at each other. Yeah, they yell at each other. Typical stuff.
I love it.
Typical married couple
I love it.
So let's hope, like I said, 17 eggs in 7 years, only 3 eaglets. So let's hope they have one this year.
They will.
They've got 3 eggs.
They will.
So
we're gonna put that good energy out there.
My question is, are you?
My question is, those 14 stories with the camera up there.
You wouldn't go up there.
Send a drone up there.
Good idea.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
It's a way up there, and when it's windy, the tree sways, and they're still there.
Well, it sounds like it's a good foundation of a nest.
Well, it's been there forever. It's huge. It's like 6 feet deep by 8 feet or something.
That is too cool. That's too.
No,
cool.
I'm obsessed with them.
Yeah. Speaking of eggs,
Easter.
No. Are you monitoring the price of eggs? What are you paying for right now for a dozen?
No idea.
You just grab them and go. I don't know if it's different here that we're in Texas. Because I don't know.
Well,
like,
I've seen
how they're saying like in New York they're like paying $14 for 12 eggs. I'm like,
dude, no.
No,
I have no idea what they are at HEB, but I do know that some of the restaurants we get breakfast tacos at, the price has gone up.
So I went to one this morning, and it's Tia's, which is great food.
Right.
And they have a sign on the door that says, due to the pricing of eggs, I'm sorry for the, added pricing that we have to do.
Most of my go-to breakfast tacos have eggs.
Do you go to Bill Miller's?
Yeah.
No, oh my God, you look so disgusted.
Long story. I've eaten a bit of Bill Miller's. I
love Bill Miller's. Okay. I love their chicken sandwich with their fries with the jalapeno. I don't think I
do like that.
My sister has had a couple bean and cheese tacos from there in the morning. I don't really like their breakfast tacos, but I like their lunch meals.
I do like their not the grilled chicken. I mean, just the grilled chicken, not the fried chicken sandwich.
So since you don't like them, I guess I don't have to warn you. Did you hear about the lady that got burned?
Yes, I did hear
here in San Antonio, you guys.
Yeah.
By barbecue sauce from Bill Miller's.
Right.
Why are you laughing?
Because the story's kind of funny.
Why? So what did she get? Barbecue sauce and put it on her breakfast taco?
She went through the drive-thru and got 3 or 4 breakfast tacos and ordered barbecue sauce.
Okay.
Pulled over and spilt the barbecue sauce on her and burned herself. And she got, what is it, $2.8 million for pain and suffering damage.
But don't they warn you that it's...
Now they have to.
Oh, no, they have to.
So somebody said they bought a salad and on the bag it said warning, contents may be hot.
Okay, so y'all can see the picture right now on the screen.
I went to Bill Miller's.
This past weekend.
Yeah.
And talking about it. It's all on the menu.
Oh my
it's
goodness.
Every bag.
Well, I'm just kind of impressed they got something hot from Bill Miller's.
Oh, burn. No pun intended. Burn.
I've had some hot barbecue sauce. Sometimes I ask for it on the side.
Barbecue sauce on breakfast.
Well, apparently she does. And guess what? She won $3 million for that.
I put it on my sandwich.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why not? It's like putting ketchup on your tamales, Uncle Ray.
Don't call your uncle
I just did. So don't worry about it.
That's what she wanted.
$2.8 million, huh? Okay.
Well, because listen, I put mayonnaise and ketchup on my nuggets for Chick-fil-A.
I would probably do that.
And then I do sweet and sour sauce with my French fries from McDonald's.
I would probably do that.
And then a dip with the French fry for chocolate shake from Dairy Queen. What, are you hungry now?
I'm starving.
No, I remember going to
Yeah.
Ingram Park Mall,
And they had a Chinese food.
and they had a Chinese food place up there. This one when I was a kid.
My
My mom always got like the Chinese food, and I always got Chick-fil-A, and I always get the sweet and sour sauce and dip
Yeah,
my
it's the
fries in it.
best.
I mean, do you do the Frosties and the?
That's what I meant. That's what I was trying to say. Is it Dairy Queen that you
No,
do?
it's Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Yes.
Wendy's.
I've never done that
Yes.
myself
Oh my God,
personally.
it's the best.
Oh,
No, I
we
haven't.
do that.
You know who else loves French fries in general? My dog Dakota. She will eat any French fry given to her.
Can I say something? I think Dakota eats just about anything.
She'll eat. She's a little garbage can. She's a garbage disposal. She will eat anything.
Yeah.
A French fry, steak, chicken.
Yeah.
Lettuce, a carrot.
And then your other dog, on the other hand, is
She's
180
like-
degrees.
She's like, ew,
She won't even like steak.
ew. Yeah,
She's not in the mood.
yeah, no.
Yeah,
But anyway, so I feel bad for the girl that got burned. Nobody wants to get hurt. Nobody wants to
Right.
see anybody hurt. And I mean, $3 million, that's not really a lot.
so can you sue them if the drink is too cold? No.
Can we assume if it's watered down? I can't
I mean,
imagine.
I'm not a huge Gilmore fan. I will, and this goes something personal or a business thing I had.
You
with
had
them years
something
ago.
that's, yeah.
I'm not going to go into it,
Yeah.
but I've always had like a little. I do eat there. I will eat there. I'm
Note
just not
to
a
self,
huge
order
fan.
Rick
Bill
Bill
Miller.
Miller's.
A big red.
And
I
Big
don't,
Red.
I don't
Big
think
Red.
the barbecue is actually all that good.
It's not.
No.
No.
I have my favorites.
Yeah.
And the breakfast tacos, I'm not a big fan of. I know people rave about
No,
them.
and like I said, Nina loves the breakfast tacos, like, here and there, but I think it's the certain location.
I think so.
You know what I
too.
mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's different locations that have better ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like the Taco Bell the other day that I had that I'm not going to go back on.
You know
but
what? And I'm still upset about that because who doesn't like Taco Bell?
I love it. I grew up on it.
So
I grew
you
up on it.
done with them, or you think
No,
it's a one-time thing?
it was a one-time thing. I think because I was so hangry.
Should have had
I
a
was
Snickers.
so mad.
I think you're right. I think you should give him another chance.
Oh, I will. I will.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I wanted chicken, actually. I wanted mashed potatoes and chicken. And you know how they're combined. You have
Right,
the Taco Bell
right,
and the
right, KFC.
and they're like, the chicken side is closed. I'm like,
because of bird flu.
no, I think because they just stopped making fried chicken at a certain time. You know, it's
So what did you order that you didn't like?
Mexican pizza. I woke up in the middle of the night wanting a shot of whiskey to get the taste out of my mouth.
Well, there's nothing worse when you're craving something and either you can't get it or you get it and you're disappointed. That
Right.
is the worst.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing in the
So,
world.
anyways, on that note,
Well,
you guys,
I'm sorry to hear that.
thank you. I want to remind everybody where we are. We're at the Ringer Pub right now, live, coming to you from 2826 Thousand Oaks. We're going to take a quick commercial break, go grab a drink, go grab a sandwich, peanut butter and jelly, preferably.
Pop cards.
We'll be right back, guys.
The Trending with Trudy show is brought to you by NACO Gold and Silver Exchange. NACO Gold and Silver is your trusted gold, silver, and diamond buyer in San Antonio. Check them out online at nacogoldandsilver.com or go by their location at 13323 Nacogdoches Road, Suite number 3. NACO Gold and Silver Exchange.
Not about this.
Nope, you're back.
Okay,
Sorry.
what are we going to be amazed about? Tell me, please.
About-
So we learned that there was an earthquake not too far from us, right?
Yes.
So
And,
tell me about it.
when was this, Jerry? The earthquake?
15th, so the day before, the right day after.
Okay. And so this isn't the first time that we've had an earthquake.
No.
So maybe me, I'm like, so how often in San Antonio get earthquakes? And there's a website, believe it or not, there's a website for everything. Earthquake tracker. Type in your zip code, type in your city, whatever. And this is what I find out.
When you eat Taco Bell, this is what happens.
If you eat Taco Bell, we will have earthquakes.
I'm just saying that's how bad it
But
was.
San Antonio area, you ready for this? Past 24 hours, and I don't know when they update, 0 earthquakes. Past 7 days, 19.
No.
69 of the past month.
Wait.
325 earthquakes in the last
That's
year.
I don't even get that.
Well, they're all below 2.0 magnitude, which
But
we
that
can't
means-
feel them,
so-
but we still have earthquakes. That many, almost one a day.
I mean, it'd be like.
I know,
let's
right?
take
No,
this
but
kind of-
325 in a year, that's almost one a day.
Okay, so have you ever been in one like in California?
No.
What do you think you would do if we're here?
If it's anything like I see, I grab my phone and I videotape and I go, oh my God, oh my God.
You make
Right?
sure that the nearest dog is near you, and like they
Just don't help anybody, videotape
Right.
everything and go, oh my God, oh my God.
Why is it that we do that these days?
It's annoying.
Why do we do that?
I don't know.
I mean, look,
somebody.
listen, and not to make light of this situation at all, but all these airplanes that have been crashing, okay?
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm now at the point where I'm scared. But these folks are picking up their phone when they're upside down.
Right. Did you see that? Did you see that?
And they're videoing.
It's bizarre to think, like, where's my phone? Where's my phone?
Everyone, the flight attendants are like, get out. But they're like, they're like this with their phone. No,
I'm a big weather guy. I'm obsessed with like hurricane and tornado videos, and I watch the Weather Channel. I have to turn the sound down because I can only take so much. I love the video.
I know.
I cannot stand. Oh my god! Over and over and over and over again.
Yeah. So
Honestly, I
saw a statistic that the number one way. I may be wrong, but like people who died the most on vacation is when they're trying to take selfies.
I believe it. Or the wave comes and swallows them up, or a whale comes and swallows them up.
Or the hippo creeps up behind them.
No, but seriously, the whale. Did you see this?
I did see it. Well, they spit her out.
The guy is on a kayak with his dad, and they're just like, and out of nowhere,
well, the
whale comes.
Spit him out.
He said, "I don't like you." He said, "Nope." Well, because you know what happens is they're getting the. I'm gonna say the krill. No, something different. The krill. Okay, so they're getting all that. They just kind of scoop it up all at one time, and then he was in the way.
Well, it's kind of like eating an avocado and getting the seed. I mean, you're gonna spit that sucker.
I've never eaten the seed of an
krill
avocado.
Is this big.
I know. But yeah, so can you imagine? And they interviewed him, and he was like, "I thought I was dead."
Well, I'm surprised he didn't take a video of the inside of the whale.
His dad did. His dad was
I did see that.
So thankfully he's okay.
It's bizarre, like you said, the plane crash. Like, bro, put your phone away and help somebody.
So let me tell you, we were planning a trip. When I say we, my family, we were really, really wanting to go like big trip out of the country.
Yep.
At the beginning of the year, we're like, let's go in June. Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't want to go anymore.
I don't blame you.
I don't want to. I
don't blame you.
The first plane crash, the second one, I was like, the third, I was like, ooh.
We had another one today.
Another one today, you guys. The Delta flipping on its back.
Yeah.
And the airport even said, and this is you can go back and look at this. They even said they cleared them because they said that they were making sure that the landing area was going to be fine. It was clear to land. It was a bunch of snow, but they cleared it. What happened? I know it's still under investigation.
So I'm a huge airplane buff too.
Yeah.
And it looks like to me, but I'm not an expert, believe it or not, but he didn't come down like that. He came down like belly first.
Well, I think there was some loss of
he either had a landing problem.
We don't know yet.
Problem or something.
We don't know.
Usually they come in kind of like this, and he came in belly first, and he skidded. But like if I was flying, that's how I would land.
Exactly.
No,
is that where you were? No.
It's pretty bizarre.
So
I'm glad
thankfully,
everybody's okay.
80 people out of 80, 16 were hospitalized, and they all are released. They're all released from the hospital. Okay. Everybody's okay. They're all okay physically. Mentally, I don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't
want to go on a plane.
I've never been that person that's like, I don't want to fly. Like my sister-in-law, my sister-in-law is like, nope, I will drive. I will cross the world as far as she can. Now I'm that person. I told my husband, I said, I don't think I want to do this. And he said the same thing. It's like, I don't blame you. Let's just pump the brakes.
Right.
Let's pump the brakes. Right. So that's why we're just kind of like, what do we do now?
Take a cruise ship.
No.
Yeah, slow boat. Take you about a week.
No, we're not doing a cruise. Not interested.
With
the whale right behind me. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
anyway, so
it is time to pump the brakes. You're right.
I'm not that excited to go out of town.
Right.
I'm not that excited to go out of the
country.
country.
And it can happen in the blink of an eye. I mean,
and listen, I know that this can happen with me walking outside right now.
Exactly. Yes.
But at least it's grounded. I don't know.
It is a little scary. It really is.
Michael
Forrest says he will try to make it out there soon.
Michael, I would love that. I can't wait to see you. Thank you so much. And yes, like I said, we'll let you know where we're going to be in the next couple days. We do Tuesday, Wednesdays, Slackers, Ringer, Hollow. We're back and forth. So we'll let you know where we'll be next week and the week after. But don't forget, we're going to be doing a lot of crawfish boils. And I want to remind everybody that Tally's, their second location from here at the Ringer, is going to have their grand opening with a crawfish boil. That's going to be fun.
You're going to make me eat one again?
Absolutely. Not just one, 12 at least. But yeah, it's the time of year, you guys.
It is, right?
So fun.
Already.
So I feel like we just did this.
right?
I feel like we just did this.
Yeah.
But I mean, why not? This is life. This is what happens. This is what happens in the cold.
In the meantime, we have earthquakes.
I know. So yeah, so it was a 3.6 magnitude in Floresville, near Floresville.
Yeah. How big was it?
3.6.
Okay, that's pretty not major, but you could feel that. They said you felt. I didn't feel anything. I don't know anything about this.
No, and our friend David Bauman, who lives in California, there was a earthquake in Southern California, and he's in Northern California, and nobody knows about it. Nobody feels it.
Well, they get like 7s and 8s over there. Yeah, they get earthquakes probably 3 times as much as we do.
Yeah. So I can't imagine being in an earthquake.
I don't. There was a big one in Alaska back in the 60s, and I have a friend of mine whose mom was in that. They were a military station in Alaska, and to hear her mom talk about it, I mean, it was pretty serious, like an 8 or something.
Oh.
And roof caving in and stuff, and she was pregnant at the time.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh god.
The way she described it was horrifying.
Yeah.
I
No,
couldn't
it
imagine.
sounds like no.
I mean, you can lay on the ground, but stuff's falling on you.
And so El Paso, they're we know where El Paso is. Yeah. They've had a 5.0.
And that's pretty real.
That's pretty, yeah.
I think we all need those old school desks where we can duck under.
But wait, so do they still teach the kids how to duck under for an earthquake or a tornado? Or is it
those desks are good for all that? Nuclear war, ducking your desk.
That desk was going to protect you no matter what.
We all need one of those desks.
I know, right? Yeah. Now it's your tub. Now it's your shower.
Yes. Yeah.
What happens if you don't have a tub? Because I don't have a tub. I have stand-up showers. What do you do? Still go into the shower? Is that still the strongest part of your?
No, I think if you don't have a basement, they say just go to the center of the house.
Anywhere away from windows.
Like a closet or something.
I'm trying to think. Where would I go?
No, but you can't. Can you even fit in your closet?
Yeah.
Go in your closet and put shoes on you. That'll save you.
I remember when I was in elementary school, I think we had a tornado warning. That was back in 90s.
The late 90s. I was already graduated from high school.
I remember everybody go to the hall.
Yeah, and go like this.
And I look outside. That's glass and had windows all.
You're like, oh no.
Okay. But it's like middle of the day, like noon, 1 o'clock. And it's just black. Just pitch black outside.
Tornado watch and tornado warning are 2 different things.
It was warning.
Tornado warning means there's one on the radar that's get on your desk. That means
it was pitch. It was back outside. All the lights were on.
Dorothy was going by with Toto.
Yeah. And they literally told us, okay, we're gonna go sit. And then just put your hands between your legs, pretty much.
I'm like, well, but my desk. Can I bring my desk?
Can I bring my books?
Yeah, right.
Oh man. Well, you know what feels like an earthquake sometimes is the garbage trucks that come by the house.
You ain't.
No, for real.
No, for real.
Like,
do they intentionally do that loud?
I think when they get stuck, like the arm or whatever the thing is, and then sometimes it breaks, and then they have to go back and then they shake the.
Well, where I live, all the surrounding little strip centers and stuff, they empty the dumpsters at like 4:30 in the morning.
They empty the dumpsters. That's a whole different.
And you can hear them all, miles
away. Vibrates. So can you imagine an earthquake?
Earthquake is not as bad as dumpsters.
You know who made an earthquake one day?
Who?
Taylor Swift.
She made an earthquake.
Yeah. She made the stadium shake so bad that it registered as an earthquake.
Really?
I've heard some of the college games.
Of it. Yep.
Yeah. I forgot they said there was one that the whole stadium was jumping or something, and it registered. I forgot which team it was.
Yep. Why don't you just start telling us what she hasn't
done? I know. Exactly. What else, Sandoval?
So did you see? I saw this, and I forgot to bring this up to you real quick. There was one when she was leaving the Super Bowl, and her security guard was telling everybody, "Get back!" The paparazzi, "Get back! Get back!" And she's walking by, and she tells him, "She goes, get back, please."
Please. Oh yeah. No, she's like I can't with her.
I know.
She's so cool.
I know.
She's so neat that it's like.
And I downloaded the recipe for Pop-Tarts. I hadn't made them yet, but
did you really?
I had not. I got the recipe though.
For real?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Make them.
No, for real.
I do have the recipe.
I'm not kidding.
I'm not either.
I'm so excited for this. We need to do this for the show.
We do.
Oh
it's super easy.
Is it?
Yeah. You need like 50 football players. And, no, you don't.
to make
What?
Pop-Tarts.
Oh,
Potato chip version of Pop-Tarts. And I looked
so
at the
you
picture.
can buy a puff pastry and some kind of jelly.
He's just like,
Okay, well, you make them.
yeah,
right?
then you make them and we'll film you. And
Well, I mean, I told you, I
you're
made
definitely, yes,
that shit.
he's a cook. He's a baker.
Okay, well, then Jerry's going to make Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what's the, speaking of Pop Tarts and ice cream trucks, DFW's gonna get a new ice cream truck. And
oh, yeah. It's so this is company. I forget where it's. I think it's South Carolina, but they have these ice cream trucks, vans, whatever, and they're so instead of it, the trucks just going randomly. Like you can actually
Well,
chat
they will
them
give,
on the
and they
app.
will give you a notification when the truck's on the way, which to me ruins the whole thing.
well, that's I have that in my neighborhood.
But they don't let you. They let you know when they're coming.
Yeah.
Growing up was that you never knew when it was
So
coming.
you have to
just
sit out
heard
there
it.
and
No
like-
way would hear it.
You hear the song.
And that was the best time of the day when you're playing football, whatever. But you never knew it was coming. Just when you heard it, you're like, yes.
Well, you know
It kind
what?
of ruins it for
That's AI. That's all this
Yeah.
technology. You know, like I couldn't even close my garage today because my technology was down. I had to call my husband. I'm like, I can't close the garage and I have to go to work. And he's
And
like,
he goes,
I gotta go.
I can't help you, but the ice cream truck's
I
on the
know,
way."
right?
But when we were growing up, ice cream truck could show up at 10 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 4 in the evening, or not show up at all. You didn't know. So
Yeah.
when you heard that noise, I mean,
Would
oh
you
my God.
haul ass inside to go get dollars
Absolutely,
and come back? And
Absolutely.
yeah, I did that the other day when I
So-
saw it on my app.
To get a notification to say ice cream truck's on the way, be like, oh, okay.
Oh no!
It just takes away from it. I think.
Well, I get it. I get it. I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. On that note, I want some ice cream right now.
I-
I need barbecue.
we need
I
to quit
need
talking about-
tacos. I need
Even
all
Taco
kinds
Bell.
of. All kinds. I'll take a Mexican
Pop-Tarts.
pizza.
Pop-Tarts.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, it's getting full in here at the Ringer Pub with Priscilla behind the bar right now. So much fun. Don't forget, if you don't have anything to do Friday, it's karaoke night starting at 9 o'clock. They've got all kinds of fun drinks. Their shot of the day starts at 3 o'clock. So, hey, good luck with that. Their White Russians are $4.50. Fireballs $3.25. They have the daily specials all the time. So y'all come see my girl Priscilla, and don't forget to check them out at Hallie's Pub if y'all live on that side of town near Petrenko. But yeah, good time, Rick.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Of
I'm
course.
glad you're
Thank you.
back.
I'm
and
glad
you're
I'm
gonna
back.
take another week off next week.
Maybe. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
All right. Well,
If
you
it
let
snows
us know.
again, I might have to.
I mean, I think it's gonna be nice and warm.
If it gets cold, I'll move down south. So.
Okay.
No, I don't know. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Anyways, if I don't, you guys need to show up on my job site. We'll do the show there.
You know what? Maybe we have to do that
While Jerry makes Pop-Tarts.
while making Pop-Tarts.
Say,
Why not?
ideas.
Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the following. If you didn't get a chance to watch us here, go follow us on YouTube. And until then, you guys, I guess our weekend is ending, right? Our week is ending. We don't have a show till next week. Tuesday at the Hollow, you guys. So if you can't find us anywhere else, it's going to be a busy weekend because we're going to the rodeo. We're going to the rodeo to shut it down, and the chili cook-off at Silver Fox. So yeah, with our good friend Julie. So lots of footage coming your way. Don't worry, we won't leave you all stranded. But thank y'all so much for watching the Trending with Trudy show. We talk about what's trending and what's not. So, like the Pop-Tarts.
Yes.
Anyways, thank you, Ricky Bobby. And thank you, Sandoval, our producer,
Jerry,
for
thank you.
being here with us. Thanks so much. And we'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good weekend. Stay safe.